Hello everybody, welcome back to On the Bright Side. My name is Daniel, and I'm watching Code GEASS. Last time on Code GEASS, more horrible things happened. Basically, the truth was revealed about Lelouch. Everyone important in the Black Knights found out about his identity. It was found out that he's a Britannian. Basically, the entirety of the world has turned against Lelouch. No one was on his side and he was ready to die. At least that's what he thought, until Rollo showed up and ended up being the sole reason why Lelouch is still alive. But that has reminded Lelouch that there's still something he must do. If he can't liberate Japan, if Nunnally's dead, and there's no point in making a peaceful world for her, then there's still one guy we gotta take down, and that's the Emperor. But if you guys are excited for more Code GEASS, we're getting real close to the end, then you should subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single Code GEASS reaction going forward. Let's begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah, there's the big crater. Suzaku, you're still down there? Oh, we're getting a big recap, huh? Oh! How wrong you were. I know that's what you want, Suzaku. Ooh. I realize that. That you would make a weapon? That would... yeah. Do that. It was a great success. How does that make you feel? Oh boy. Suzaku is, taking an interesting perspective on this. That's right. That's right. We've got to deal with this. What is happening with her? Was she... Who was she GEASSed by? By Lelouch? What is going on here? What is going on here? C2 locked herself up in her mind palace. Marianne! You know, I kind of completely forgot about this plot point. You wish to live a little bit. Okay. Oh, then C2's back, and Marianne's back. That is big. That is big. Oh yeah. Are you going to stay with Ogi or not? Love is more important. More lies. No! About that. That might be the last call. Okay. What are all these points? Are these the ruins? Around the... Yep. Not the penguins! Ha! Stay away. You've gone too far this time. Alright. War is obsolete. It would be crazy to not, considering what just happened. That's the story we're going with. So what are we doing? What is everyone else gonna do? I guess with no one else knowing the truth about him, he can be a martyr. I don't know if Jeremiah will accept that. Oh, Lelouch v Britannia commands you. I'm so excited to see what Lelouch is gonna do with nothing left to lose. That's the scariest type of man. A man with nothing left to lose. Yeah, Suzaku's changed. He's dead. Oh, he's super dead. Yeah. He's like trying to force the fighting to end on his terms. Okay. So now Schneizel has abandoned the Emperor. Interesting. Oh boy! Yeah, Suzaku is way different now, but it's hype that he's all like, time to... I'm gonna kill the Emperor. Suzaku and Lelouch, same headspace. Well, he got here fast. Too bad he's immortal. He probably did that since the beginning, really. He's got a whole ass sword. Yeah. He definitely did. Oh, don't say that to him. Ooh. Come on here. Oh, you fuck. Oh, he has a GEASS. I like that Suzaku, though, said that about Lelouch and Nunnally. He realizes the position that Lelouch would have had to have been in to do what he's done. What's going on over there? I'm freaking out right now. Oh man, Lelouch gets to go all out with his GEASS now. He does not care who he's mind controlling. Oh, this is Lelouch of the rebellion, actually. Nah, you're doing this together. Man, the war has ended, but the real fighting has only just begun. I feel bad for Kaguya, but I think she realizes that Lelouch must be alive. About that. Ooh. Good one. You just have to act it. But that's quite a good way to get down on the ground. Yeah, I love to see Marianne in action. I wonder, maybe Lelouch will survive this yet. Holy fuck, what is this? Yes? Just like some dude shows up like, hi? It's me, bitch. He's Lelouch. I'm sure he'll figure out a way. Lock them both in here. Yeah, you wouldn't expect him to do this. Lose! That's something that no sane person would do. Luckily, the sane Lelouch is gone! He's been gone for episodes at this point. Alright, we are securely in the end game now, baby. And Lelouch he just wants to talk with his dad. He just wants to have a little chat. He's gonna be all like, why don't you have a seat? I bet you weren't expecting such a hungry guy. Did you guys see that video? The Chris Hansen, but he was hungry. That's an all-timer for me. I liked yummy yummy pizza for me. Anyway, Code Geass. It's late, so forgive me. This episode was absolutely crazy. It's like kind of a masterclass in picking us up after a rough couple episodes, man. I didn't know what was gonna happen after Nunnally died. I honestly couldn't believe that the show could go on. But seeing Lelouch go all like, I am a man on a mission and I don't care anymore, is kind of the best thing ever. A little bit. Like, the best parts of this show are possibly when Lelouch, devises a plan and it goes perfectly. And now we're seeing him uninhibited. He does not care anymore. He's going to get his way, and if it kills him, that's fine. I love this Lelouch. And I love this Suzaku. It finally feels like a Suzaku that's all like, I get it. I'm a hypocrite, so fuck it. Let's just get the justice that I truly want. He's going to see that this war stops. And that means he wants to kill the Emperor. Which means, I don't know how he could, but his goal and Lelouch are aligned, which means the team up is becoming more real. Yeah, so this episode with Suzaku, just I didn't talk about him as much, I feel like, the last episode. He went through a very similar phase as Lelouch of just realizing that, all that matters anymore is their own form of justice. I mean, the system itself is, breaking in front of us. And Schneizel is also all for getting rid of the Emperor, which is kind of surprising. Because I always thought he was kind of a simp for the Emperor. But if he's gonna be, like, vaguely on our side, the only side that matters anymore is against the Emperor. So anyone who's on that side is fine by me. I don't know about Schneizel. I was gonna say, like, he'll make a better Emperor than Charles, and I do kind of think that. I think he's a kinder person. But also, he has been waging war for a while. He's been in charge of the whole Europe front of the fighting, so who's to say if he'll stop, like, waging war and trying to spread territory. But I mean, he lives, like, actually coming to an agreement with the Black Knights to kind of let Japan go to them. I realized that the only reason that Japan was ever, like, taken over in the first place was just so that the Emperor could accomplish this goal. That's really all this show has been about for him, huh? Securing all of these sites, which is why he's expanded his territory so much, just so that he could gain control of all these ruins. 2, get access to C2 so he can become immortal and take her code and all that. And then finally, he can fight God, which I still don't know what that fucking means. Is the spiral of bodies God? Is that God? Or what, obviously God is not, what we typically think of as God, which I guess is, like, some all-knowing entity. It's more, seeing this, like, spiral, it makes me think that God is, like, a law of the universe. Like, it's some sort of, like, rule that ties everything together, and he wants to break that so he can, like, remake the universe with his own rules. Like Cyrus from Pokemon. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and Code Geass came out, like, the same year, didn't it? 2006? Coincidence? I think not! Let's move on to one of the craziest things in this episode. Like, if everything else involving Suzaku and Lelouch and the Emperor wasn't crazy enough. Marianne is back. I kind of want that explained how, but in my brain, I'm imagining that her consciousness has always lived through the GEASS powers. On a second watch of the episode, Anya has the GEASS in her eyes, so it's also entirely possible that whatever is happening with Marianne is related to her GEASS, the one she got from C2, but that has yet to really be revealed to us what that was. I'm kind of leaning towards that, though, now. Would explain why maybe it was, like, so easy to kill her, because she knew that needed to happen in order for the whatever result she wants to come about, that she needed things to progress to a certain point, and it couldn't do that if she was alive. I still want to know exactly why Charles had her killed. Maybe we'll find out next time. But she seemed to die willingly because she was able to preserve her sense of self. And now she's back, and she brought C2's consciousness back with her. The dynamic duo that they once were has returned. The fact that Marianne is back in this, and C2, that is going to change the entire plot. They're gonna try and help out Lelouch, no doubt. I mean, the Emperor should be scared, but I don't exactly know what Marianne's plan is, so I may be reading the situation a little bit wrong, but I want to see what she does. But yeah, that's absolutely crazy, and I'm glad to have, like, the old C2 back. It just made me be like, wow, things are gonna work out. How are things gonna work out? And then Lelouch, of course, trapping the Emperor in this other dimension, Jupiter, I guess. I'm sure they're not gonna stay there, but I'm very curious to see what's going to happen. I guess from Lelouch's perspective, he's just like, anything that you do here will now be useless. So your ultimate punishment is going to be just staying in this dimension forever. I think that's really the main stuff that I have to talk about. I really enjoyed this episode. It just like, I mean, you heard me laugh maniacally when Lelouch showed up in the purple fire. That's how I feel. That's how it's making me giddy. And Lelouch did have to say goodbye to Rival. He probably is thinking that he won't see them again. I kind of am hoping that he does get to see his friends one last time. The Black Knights are they're kind of at a loss for what to do. I don't know about them. Like, as much as I would wish that they would become, like, Japan's new government and everything would work out, they weren't formed to be a government, really. And without Lelouch, without Zero, it's kind of like, I don't know if I like their chances of how long they can last. We'll see. But I want Japan to be free. It just seems like that plot's not going so well right now. That is, I think, all I have to say. If you enjoyed my reaction to this episode, you can let me know by leaving a like. You can also subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss the next episode of Code Geass. I'm getting very excited for the end. And if you guys are too, you can also leave a comment. And tell me your thoughts on this episode as well. Anyway, I hope that I can make your day better. And I hope that you continue to have good days. Till next time, take it easy, everyone.